Fry snatched the harpoon from the robot's hands, and then stuck it into the ground. As the lunar rover drove over it, they successfully changed their course. Excited, Fry drove the lunar rover, pulling off a drift, but Leela urged him to return as soon as possible. However, Fry refused, and as a result, they accidentally fell into a crater. The vehicle slowly began to sink. Fry tried to escape, but the more he struggled, the deeper he sank. Finally, Leela opened the oxygen tank valve, using the jet to escape successfully. But by then, the oxygen was nearly depleted, and they had no choice but to rush back to the lunar base. However, walking back would mean certain death. Suddenly, they spotted a lunar farm in the distance, and rushed toward it. Just before the oxygen ran out, they managed to get inside, but the farmer appeared, holding a shotgun.
Trespassers, eh?
They quickly explained their situation, and asked to borrow some oxygen. The farmer was very stingy, telling them they'd have to work for a night in exchange for oxygen. He also sternly warned them not to touch his 3 daughters.
This here is Ludabelle 7.
Yoo-hoo!
Daisy May 128K.
Yoo-hoo!
And the Crushinator. Yoo-hoo.
While they were milking cows, Bender suddenly ran out of the house. It turned out he had taken advantage of the farmer's absence, and had relations with all 3 of his daughters. He quickly hid in a room and ran into them. Seeing that the farmer wanted to kill Bender, the 3 daughters had no choice but to grab the oxygen tank, and flee quickly. But the farmer wasn't going to let them off that easily. He chased them in his car, and a chase ensued across the moon's surface. The farmer kept chasing relentlessly.
Hang on, jump!
And suddenly, a cliff appeared ahead. Leela chose to drive straight over it, but the vehicle broke down. By then, the farmer reached the cliff's edge, but his daughters pleaded for him to spare Bender. Just as they thought they were safe, the moon night began to approach, and the temperature dropped to -100 degrees. They quickly fled to avoid freezing to death. They couldn't run faster than their shadows. Suddenly, they noticed a landing site up ahead, with Armstrong's footprints beside it. They rushed into the lander, but the farmer caught up again, this time intending to force Bender to marry his daughter. Just as Bender was about to be crushed, Amy arrived just in time in the spaceship, using the crane to successfully rescue Bender. She then flew the lander and Bender back to Earth.
Aw, dang it!